This is an interesting negative in that there are two poses of the same people, but in this case, the negative is flipped around for the second exposure, so it's turned 180 degrees to take the second photograph. On the top here, you have the photograph that they used, and the photograph that they didn't use, which is this one, and I'll flip it over in a second, it was crossed out. There was a cross mark across it. They did not retouch the face on the one that they weren't going to use. They only retouched the face on the one they were going to use, and that was this one. So they made a decision that this was the photograph that they were going to print for the family. This is the photograph that they chose not to use. And I don't know if it's they didn't like the people and the way they posed. Maybe they didn't like this woman smiling, this woman looking away, and this one looking down. But this is the one they did not choose. They did not choose this picture. Again, this is the picture they chose. This is the picture they did not choose. This type of negative, where there are two photographs on the same glass negative, is kind of unique to the Child's Art Gallery in Marquette, Michigan. I've never seen this done before. Not to say that I haven't seen every glass negative on the planet, so I don't know if this is done by other photographers. But out of my collection of 3,700 negatives, the Child's Art Gallery is the only one that flips the negative over to take the second photograph. I've seen it oftentimes where there's side by side. There's one pose on one side of the negative and another pose on the other side of the negative. This is the only one that I've seen where they flip the negative around to take the other photograph. I hope you find this interesting, because I certainly do. I've always been intrigued by these negatives, and I have probably about 10 of them that are like this, that are flipped around like this. I hope you like this story, and if you do, please follow me for more.